The scorching sun beat down relentlessly on the dry earth, turning the landscape into a shimmering mirage. In the vast wild reaches of North Africa, where the Atlas Mountains rose like ancient sentinels, there once thrived a city of vibrant testament to Roman ambition and skill. This city was Timgad. Its name echoed through history, only to fade into silence for over 1,000 years. But the story of Timgad, woven with ambition, betrayal, and the unstoppable march of time, was far from over. Our tale begins not with the city's grand founding, but with its tragic, almost haunting end. Picture the year 534 AD. The Roman Empire, once a mighty colossus, had long since fractured. The western half had fallen, but in scattered pockets, Roman life still clung on. Timgad was one such bustling military colony that had grown into a thriving civilian city. Its forums, theaters, and bathhouses, though weathered by centuries, still buzzed with life. Merchants bartered goods, children played in the streets, and legionaries, their armor gleaming under the African sun, patrolled the orderly avenues. Life, despite the uncertainty, was good. But whispers began to stir on the desert wind. The Berber tribes, native to the land and long resentful of Roman rule, were rising. What started as small, isolated raids soon grew into fierce attacks. The Roman garrisons, stretched thin and poorly supplied, struggled to hold their ground. The first skirmishes were dismissed as mere banditry, but the raids became bolder, more frequent, a tide of vengeance slowly swallowing the Roman presence. One sweltering afternoon, as the city rested in the quiet of siesta, a chilling sound shattered the calm. The fierce war cries of the Berbers, closer than ever before. Panic swept through Timgad. Families fled, merchants abandoned their stalls, and the legionaries, despite their training, were overwhelmed by the sheer ferocity and numbers of their attackers. The city, built for order and discipline, descended into chaos. Streets, once filled with the steady march of sandals, ran red with blood. The beautiful mosaics, scenes of gods and daily life, were trampled underfoot. Amid the chaos, a deeply human moment unfolded. Governor Lucius Valerius, a man known for his integrity and loyalty to Rome, stood on the steps of the Capitolium, the city's grandest temple. His face, usually calm and composed, was now etched with desperate resolve. Beside him was his young daughter, Livia, clutching a small, worn doll, her eyes wide with fear. Lucius had sent urgent pleas for help, but no reinforcements came. He had ordered women and children to escape through a secret tunnel known only to a few. But Livia, in her innocence, refused to leave her father's side. As the Berber warriors surged into the forum, their faces twisted with rage, Lucius made a heart-wrenching decision. He led Livia into a hidden alcove within the temple walsa, small dark space known only to the priests. "Stay here, my love," he whispered, voice thick with unshed tears. "Do not make a sound, no matter what you hear. They will not find you." He pressed a silver locket, intricately carved and worn by time, into her hand. "I will come back for you." If you're enjoying this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories that bring history's greatest mysteries to life. With a heavy heart, Lucius turned to face the onslaught. Drawing his gladius, he stood alone against the wave of attackers. He fought with the fierce desperation of a man protecting his family, his legacy, and the ideals of Rome itself. But courage alone could not turn the tide. As the sun set, casting long shadows over the burning city, Timgad fell. The screams faded, replaced by the crackling of flames and the mournful wind through empty streets. For centuries, Timgad lay buried beneath the desert sands. Its proud arches and columns became indistinguishable from the natural landscape. The Berbers, having reclaimed their land, saw no reason to preserve the symbols of their former rulers. Time, indifferent and unyielding, became the city's silent guardian, slowly erasing it from memory. Travelers passing through the region saw only low hills, unaware of the treasures hidden beneath. The name Timgad became a whisper, a legend told among local tribesa, cautionary tale of empire and ruin. Then, in 1881, the silence was broken. French archaeologists, driven by a growing fascination with Roman history, began excavations in Algeria. Guided by ancient texts hinting at a lost city in the Ors Mountains, they uncovered something extraordinary. Not just ruins, but a city remarkably preserved, as if time had paused. The Arch of Trajan rose proudly from the sand. The Capitolium, though scarred, revealed its secrets. The Forum, theater, and bathhouses lay open, a perfect snapshot of Roman life. But the most haunting discovery came deep within the Capitolium. In a small, hidden alcove, archaeologists found skeletal remains. Clutched in the delicate hand was the silver locket. It was Livia. Her fragile skeleton, a silent testament to her father's desperate hope, had waited over 13 centuries for his return. The excavation site fell silent. Even hardened archaeologists felt a profound sorrow and awe. Inside the locket, a faded inscription read, "My brave heart, always." This discovery transformed Timgad from a collection of stones into a living tragedy. It gave a face to the forgotten, a voice to the voiceless. The story of Governor Lucius and his daughter Livia, love, sacrifice, and loss transcended history's dry facts. It echoed across time, reminding us that behind every empire's rise and fall are deeply human stories. As excavations continued, more secrets emerged. Some streets showed hurried repairs, signs of desperate defense. The Grand Library, once a symbol of Roman knowledge, was nearly empty, scrolls lost or taken in the chaos. Beneath the Forum, a lead-lined box held personal letters from the city's last days. A young centurion wrote of fear and dwindling hope. A merchant described the city's desperation. Most shocking was an unfinished letter from Governor Lucius to Emperor Justinian in Constantinople. It revealed a deeper betrayal. A rival governor had withheld reinforcements, seeking to claim Timgad's fertile lands for himself. The city had not just fallen to outside enemies, it had been abandoned by its own. This betrayal added a new layer of tragedy. The Roman ideal of unity crumbled under jealousy and ambition. Timgad was lost, not only to time, but to treachery. Historians were stunned. The story of Timgad became a powerful reminder of how fragile empires truly are. Today, Timgad stands as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Its ruins whisper stories of glory and heartbreak. The Arch of Trajan frames the African sky. The theater still echoes with ghosts of long-forgotten performances. The Capitolium, where Livia waited in silence, stands as a monument to a father's love and a daughter's tragic vigil. Visitors walk its ancient streets, touch its weathered stones, and feel the presence of a civilization that rose, flourished, and ultimately fell not just to the forces of history, but to the complexities of human nature. The story of Timgad is more than a tale of a lost city. It is a meditation on the fragility of empires, the enduring power of human connection, and the unexpected twists of fate that shape history. It leaves us in awe, reminding us that beneath the sands of time, countless secrets still wait to be uncovered. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories that bring history's greatest mysteries to life.